Heidi ho. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, Bonnie and Tinker, Capone, Kim, Alexis, a Sly Angel, Debbie, Muffin Mouse, Christian, Militant, Johnny. Debbie says, what? Amber. Let's see, who'd I miss? I know Erin. I know I missed people in the beginning. What's up, Kaz? First one here. What's up, Pecan Pie and Boo Boo Kitty, John, Cindy, Stormy Blue, Christina. If I missed anyone, I apologize. Hey, Noni. I apologize. Hey, Kimberly. Leslie. Johnny. I think I got everyone. Capone. All right, guys. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Welcome to another episode of Days of Our Lives, YouTube style. So I'm going to try not to make this a super long live because I have to mail out a bunch of candles and I still got to box them and picture them and tons of stuff. I got to label some wax melts. So I'm going to try not to make this a super long live. Also, if you guys want to donate to mine and Sage's RV fund, you can do it one of many ways. We found an RV. It's only it was like $99,000 on sale. So by the time we have enough money for it, I doubt it'll still be $99,000, but we're going to try. So the RV fund, you can super chat me, you can PayPal, you Cash App. My mods have all the links in link rooms, so they'll be dropping them periodically. We'll never turn down super chats either, because honestly, you know, people bitch about sending super chats because YouTube takes 30%. But honestly, I don't mind giving them the 30%. I think it's like 40% actually. I don't mind giving them the 40% because they give me the best platform out there to be able to talk and be able to, you know, people to hear my voice. And over 4 million people have watched my videos, and 4 million people would not have heard me if it wasn't for YouTube. So I honestly have no problem giving them 40%, although 40% is just a little high. I don't mind giving them 40%, again, because they give me a platform. So super chats, much appreciated. Memberships, much appreciated. And if you feel uncomfortable giving YouTube 40%, you can always Cash App me or super chat. I'm sorry, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. I have them all. So I just want to put that out there. Make sure you hit the thumb up. I totally forgot to do my little poll. Hold on. Give me one moment. I don't know. I've been doing this so long. I don't know how the hell I forget. But it does work. Hey, Lacey. Did you come? All right. Poll is up. And what's up, Muscles? Muscles and the other winner. Who's the other winners? Truth It Out never sent me information. The other winner from last night. Oh my God, I feel horrible. I totally forgot. Your candles are going out tomorrow. So what's up, Farika? Hey, Kim. All right. So there I was. I picked up Dayton, picked up some pizza, and I was looking to see who was on. It was like 6 o'clock. And I see the Glara's on. Okay. So I'll listen to him for a few minutes. And he's throwing left and right digs at Zap Girl. And I'm not really sure why. So then I decide to listen a little further. And he says, and I quote, that his job is to review all the assholes on the internet. Really? That's your job? I didn't realize that was a job. But according to the Glare, that's a job. And that's his job. Can someone point to the fact, can someone point to me who made the Glare the moral authority of YouTube? Because last time I checked, a man that hits a woman, hits his kid, charged with rape, wouldn't exactly be my moral authority. So I have a really hard time with the Glarer, of all people, acting as he is the end-all be-all, and he has a right to do what he does. And he does. I mean, in all fairness, he has a right to say what he wants. But in the same time, we have a right to review him as well. So I want you guys to hear this for yourself, because I was kind of blown away by it. And I also want you guys to know, and I really, truly mean this, when your whole content is reviewing all the time, you have no content. I didn't have any content tonight. I was doing candles all day. So he just kind of, I wasn't even sure I was going to go live. Then he fell in my lap. Guys, I'm going to say this again. If all you do on YouTube is talk shit about other people, you have no content and you're not a creator. You're just a gossiper. Very few people, unless they have an agenda. What I mean by that is burnt toast. Burnt toast has an agenda. Glare, you're not burnt toast. And the reason why I separate someone like Burnt Toast is that's all she's ever done on YouTube. That was her point of coming on YouTube, was to smash, I forgot her name, Shani or whatever her name is. Her agenda with Betty is Betty went after her friend. But that's what she's always done. She's never like tried to do true crime. She's never tried to, you know, hook up with other creators like Critical K, J is for Justice, 10 to Life, you know, all the people that he wishes he could be. Burnt Toast has never done that. So that's why I put her in a different category. Sloan, for example, all he's done, he came on here to review people. Different type of review, but I'm not talking that type of people either, reviewing Hollywood or stars or anything. I'm talking about someone like the Glare, who thinks it's his right to bash someone who's done absolutely nothing to him, and honestly may not know he even exists. But the difference also between him and Sloan or Burnt Toast, they're not drunk or high doing it. Glare can't say the same. All right.
Like, where's the effort, you know, to even fake it? like where's the effort? And she was wrapped in plastic. This was just a few weeks ago, and
Now, let me also say, I have no idea the case that he's talking about or the case that Zav Girl's talking about. I honestly do not know the case, so I'm not going to comment on it. But this is just about him, his judgments, his patheticness, his hypocritical persona, and his phoniness and his alcoholism, all wrapped up into one. Hey, Bobby.
Zav Ghul ended up trying to compare it to Rachel Morin, and
Okay, Galera, are the lights too hard on your eyes or something? Because, yeah, your eyes not looking so good. Really not looking so good. Did you see the beginning of his show? No, that's where I'm at now. Should I rewind? I'm pretty much at the beginning.
But yeah, man, this this lady, bro. Like I don't I don't get, like, I mean, I get it, but like I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like I understand that she is, like, I've got her snowed in the sense that, like, I get that she just doesn't fucking have any empathy at all. Like, she just clearly doesn't. Zav Ghul has no empathy.
Rule number one in true crime. Okay, rule number one, never get attached to a case. People could tell me that I have no empathy all day long. I'm not here. I'm not going through cases to get personally involved. Zav Girl's the same way. Most real true crime people, I'm not going to say creators because a lot of subs are like this too, but anyone that's into true crime, really into true crime and into cases, we don't get personally attached to a case. So we're not going to have empathy or sympathy. We're going to study the case. We're going to try to find as many things as we can, and we're going to move on. Plain and simple. Well, he doesn't have empathy because he's a narcissist. Hey, Anita.
Towards victims at all. So, like, I have that understanding. I can't relate is what I mean when I say I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, I can't relate. I don't understand why it's so difficult to even, like, just, I mean.
Okay, the Galera, a lot of us can't relate to how you're such a loser. We can't relate, but you don't see us going after you day after day after day after day. I don't have to. I'll give you a better example. I don't have to understand why 10 to Life does things the way she does. I don't watch her, so I don't need to understand it. So why does he have to understand the way Zav Girl does things? It's none of his business. Don't watch her. I don't get it.
It's true. Like, I don't think you could fake empathy. You can't fake it. But to some degree,
You can't. I think Morbid does a pretty damn good job of it every day.
like, I mean, like, where's the effort, to even fake it? like where's the effort? I don't understand. It's mind-blowing to me. So you've got this Hannah Rachel Collins and excuse me, you've got this Hannah Rachel Collins woman who was found deceased in the bedroom of this 26-year-old male's bedroom. He's on the lam. She was wrapped in plastic, discovered by his mom. Dude was living with his mom, and she was wrapped in plastic. This was just a few weeks ago. And Zav Ghul ended up trying to compare it to Rachel Morin, and she's trying to connect the dots and say that the same guy was responsible for Rachel Morin's death and the assault on.
Okay. Just curious. Do you know that they're not connected? Nope, you don't. If they're, I'm not really familiar with either case, but I do know that until an arrest has been made and until you do know that it's not the same person, you have no way to know it's not the same person. Just saying.
The woman in LA, which was, I mean, ridiculous. And she doxed the hell out of this guy. Now, that's the thing is, here she is claiming that it's a murder, implying that it's a murder that whole time when I was going over her last time. And here,
he doesn't have a fucking clue what he's talking about. He is so all over the place. He literally does not have one clue what the hell he's trying to say. So why is he even saying it? He sounds wasted. Wasted. Hey, Shannon.
she admits again, like I usually watch like 5 minutes of these and then I'm like, all right, reaction video. And here she even acknowledges that there's no cause of death that's been determined yet of this woman. Now, the fact that she was wrapped in plastic, okay, you know, that's definitely suspicious.
Okay. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to know that if she was wrapped in plastic, she didn't do it herself. It also doesn't take a brain surgeon to realize that the cops have put out a report, I'm assuming, that the cops have put out stuff looking for her boyfriend because he obviously murdered her. This isn't rocket science. I guess when you're drunk, you can't formulate, basic concepts. But yeah, that's a basic concept. If she's wrapped in plastic, she was probably murdered. That's a pretty easy deduction. Do you know that he gets notes? He actually reads notes from... Yes, I do know that he doesn't do any of his own research. He has openly admitted that he can't research himself. So all of his little girls do all his research for him. It's absolutely vile. Like, dude, do your own research.
Just the fact that the guy's on the run, definitely suspicious. But we don't know if he just panicked. We don't know if it was an accident. He just panicked. And
okay, again, using power of deduction, because it's, power of deduction can be strong. If the girl is wrapped up in plastic and the guy is on the run, it's pretty easy to assume that he's involved somehow. Just saying.
And he's, under the influence of drugs. Like, yeah, exactly, Team Brittany. It's ridiculous. And
no, it's actually not ridiculous. That's probably what's been put out about her. Zav Girl didn't just make it up out of nowhere. She didn't just say, oh, the boyfriend's on drugs. She got it from somewhere, most likely from the police reports. Now, again, I don't know the case that he's talking about, but I can definitely ask Zav Girl where she got the information, and I guarantee she got it from somewhere. She's not one to just make stuff up.
And I kind of understand in that sense, because it makes your live streams and your videos more exciting in some way. But
I give someone $1 if they could tell me what the fuck he's saying, because I don't even get what the hell he's saying.
I mean, this is why it's true crime, people. the word true has to apply. You can't just make shit up in order to make your videos more exciting. And
Okay. Is anyone in here familiar with the case he's talking about? Because, I mean, I haven't watched Zav in a while, but I do know she's not one to just say he's on drugs if that didn't come from somewhere.
and more dramatic, like you can't just do that. These are real people's lives. So here she is, and she docks this poor woman who found the body. She docks the address. She docks the guy that was living there. And again, we don't know if he has mental health issues. There's a reason why law enforcement has not released his name. There's a reason why law enforcement has not released the mother's name. But of course, she decided to take it upon herself and dox this person. Luckily, nobody really watches her as much anymore, simply because of her whole fiasco with sharing Gannon Stouck's autopsy.
So there's the glare going for numbers again, as usual, because that's what makes his manhood. Thank you, Tony. She was found wrapped in plastic in the trunk by her mother. So she didn't get there on her own, right? She definitely didn't just get there on her own.
Photos behind a paywall. So that's a good thing that most people smartened up and just was like, you know what? I'm done with this idiot.
Okay, I'm going to say this again, and I've said it before. YouTube is cyclical. You have your ups, you have your downs. I've seen people with 1,000 subscribers. Kendra, do you know about the case? With 1,000 subscribers that can pull 1,200 in a live every time they go live because they're talking about a specific case. For example, T-Rev. T-Rev was nobody. T-Rev couldn't get anybody. He had 50 people watching him. Then he latched on to the Idaho 4, started with some conspiracies, and next thing you know, he's got 800 people in his live, and same thing with drunk turkeys. And after the Idaho 4 is done, I'm sure they'll both drop down to nothing. So maybe not, depends on the next case, but that's how YouTube works, Clara. I understand that you don't comprehend that because you do drama, but in true crime, unless you are doing uploads, and if you're doing live shows, are you going to discredit Gray Use? There's many times Gray Use has 30 people in his chat. Does that mean he's no longer liked? Does that mean that he no longer has a fan base? And then 2 weeks later, Gray will have, 700 in his live. Does that make him more credible because he has 700 in his live? No, because YouTube is cyclical. Your people are going to watch what cases that they like, and sometimes people want drama in a case. Sometimes they don't. It's just the way it is. I'm sorry, all your years on YouTube, you don't know this yet. I guess not.
Because unless she's doing that stuff, she's just fucking boring.
And watching a drunk every night is just so exciting. Hey, Chrissy, watching someone drunk who can't formulate words, now that's exciting.
It's just what it boils down to. I mean excruciatingly boring. I never used to review her only.
Then why are you watching her? If she's so boring, why are you watching her? I don't watch people that bore me. So why do you watch her? Well, now we're going to hear why he watches her.
Because it was just that. But now I find it a little easier to do so. So I'm just going to keep doing it.
If my kids grew up and ever grew up like the Glare, I think I would hurt myself. I would say that I raised my children a horrible mom if they end up like him. The fact that, and I'm not even talking just on YouTube, the fact that the Glare is a man, allegedly, and he finds no problem at all bashing women. Glare, you are 40-something years old. Did nobody tell you to grow up? Did anyone stop you from the simple, if you don't like something, don't watch it? I normally don't watch Glare. A couple of times I have. Tonight, I try to get through at least 20 minutes of it. I think I lasted 30. And then I was like, I can't even listen to this anymore. I'll wait for tonight. But I have, forget YouTube. I have a really hard time with a man like Glare. Like, as much as I talk about Popcorn Planet, I don't know why I always use them as an example, but as much as I talk about Popcorn Planet's not coming after me. They're not going to be like, oh my God, that Laura, blah, blah, blah. I've never heard them go after a woman, except like, Amber Heard. But your everyday YouTuber, they're not going to go after someone, even if someone talks about them, because most men don't do that. Even Tyler, people want to talk shit about Tyler. When have you seen Tyler Feller go after a woman? Never. And he's only in his 20s. I don't know if I was supposed to give away his age, but yeah, he's 28. Glare is double his age, and he would never go after a woman, ever. And even Dolly, people talk about Dolly. Dolly won't go after someone who doesn't go after him. Don't go after him, and they won't go after you. Okay. Zav Girl has never gone after Glare. Zav Girl has never talked about the Glare. Zav Girl could care less about the Glare. Hey, Jeanette. Oh, has he said his age? All right. I didn't know. Yeah, he's a baby.
But yeah, so I'm gonna go over we're gonna go over this video, and you're gonna see what I mean by the title. Because she just continues to just do the same shit and not getting, and her whole thing, like, she got all butthurt when I was reviewing her last time.
Hey, not another housewife, my other favorite 20-something-year-old who's so cute.
And she was like, I don't understand why you can't just do your thing and I just let me do my thing. Well, because your thing, if you suck, becomes my thing.
Please tell me when he became the YouTube guru. Please, I am waiting for somebody to show me the documents where YouTube assigned him as the moral authority. Please let me know. No, Glare, you do not have a right to go after somebody because you don't like their content. Are you kidding me? Do you even hear yourself? Just wow. Wow.
Knowing that you suck becomes my thing. And yeah, like, until you just stop doing the shitty shit that you do, I'm just gonna keep doing what I do.
Can someone please tell me what ridiculous stuff Zav Girl does that affects his life? I would love to know, because I could show you 1,000 creators that I think are ridiculous. But you know what? I don't talk about them every day. Not another housewife. I agree. I do think he believes it, though. I definitely think he believes it.
It's just how this is. There's no, yeah, I mean, the sky's blue, water's wet, and I review assholes.
Thank you, Sly Angel. The first $5 for the $100,000 fund, the $100,000 camper van. Claire has no identity of his own. He morphs into whoever he is. I totally agree. That's what I'm saying, Debbie.
On the internet. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. So, I love how like the first fucking thing here is that she's just already looking confused. Immediately she looks fucking confused. So, you know, I mean, so Senator, shall we?
Now, let me point out too, Zav Girl isn't part of our community. Our community, like, she does her own thing. It's like me saying that 10 to Life is part of our community. 10 to Life's not part of our community. Zavs has her own community. The Glare, I think, is jealous that Zav Girl has her own community and he's just a follower. That's my own opinion.
Review Zavgul. What do you think?
Do it.
Okay. All right. You talked me into it. You talked me into it. Oh man.
So I try to make it through, guys. I'm not feeling the best today, but
She's always not feeling too well. You know, she's always not feeling too well. You know, I mean,
why is that his fucking business? That's what I want to know. Who fucking cares if she's feeling good or not? That's not your concern, Glara. And that's not a YouTube thing. That's just you being a fucking asshole.
I don't know. Maybe it's the patchouli. Maybe go easy on the patchouli. It makes me sick when I smell it all the time. So
I'm trying to get through this. I wanted to show you this video that hey Dolores. Actually, so this was like maybe last week or probably like a week or so ago. Somebody emailed me like a clip of this video and they're like, I think this is Hannah. I was like, okay. So I
like you see what I mean? Like people who don't send me videos like that. I don't give a fuck. Okay. Like we don't know the circumstances of this woman's death. We don't have any idea exactly. We know the circumstances of which she was found, but we don't know the circumstances of her death. Okay. So don't send me shit like that. I don't welcome.
Well, Glara, how about you do your own fucking research and then you don't have to worry about it? Don't worry about what other people send you. How about you just do your own fucking research? I know. Shocker.
Shit like that, you know? It just blows my mind. Already people are just like, let's dig into her.
there was just this clip. And I know the channel because I watch him, Soft White Underbelly. I love that channel. I watch it, binge it all the time. So I'm very familiar with it.
Wow, must be fucking great.
So I'm like, that's Mark from Soft White Underbelly. But so I went on because he has a YouTube channel, right? So I went on his YouTube channel and I tried to find the full video. It's not on there. I'm like, where the heck is it? So he has like an app that you could get. And then, so he has like an app with like stuff that's not on his YouTube channel, like interviews that he just didn't post on his YouTube channel. So
like something tells me that old Mark from Soft White Underbelly, who I've never heard of, but something tells me that
guys, if the Glara hasn't heard of you, well, I guess you're shit out of luck because the Glara hasn't heard of you. Does anyone know how many subs this Soft White Underbelly has? I'm assuming he's got over 1 million just from knowing Zav. But let's take a look. What was it? Soft White Underbelly? Soft White Underbelly has almost 5 million subs. Okay. Told you he had over 1 million. He has 5 million subs. So, I've seen this guy before. He does all this wacko stuff. Okay. So, he's got almost 5 million subs. And I'm sorry you never heard of him, Glara, but if you did and you watched any of his content, he's got some wacky stuff on there. He's got some weird stuff. He's like a photographer, I think. Isn't he the one that's like a photographer? Like he does all these weird stuff, like weird interviews. Is it the right person I'm thinking of? Yeah, 4.8 million, but Glara hasn't heard of him, so he must be a nothing. So he would think that because of his own pathetic views, that everyone must think like that. No, many of us do not look at Zav Girl like that. And I honestly think Glara is just super jealous because regardless of what you think, Glara, she has 87,000 subs. How many do you have again? How many was that, Glara? 19? Yeah, that's what I thought. You've been on less time than she has. So I'm sorry, she's been on YouTube less time than you have. So until you can build up 87,000 subs, you might want to watch what you say. Just saying.
This dude knows that this person is like a fan, and he like hears that she's speaking up for him. Homeboy's like, hey, fuck. God.
No, Glara, that's not how people think. Just saying. That is absolutely not how people think. Only people like you that are extremely insecure would even worry about that. Okay?
Damn it. Like, don't fucking say my name, you crazy fucking doxing child autopsy photo sharing freak.
Well, you could you could pay like a monthly thing. So I think it's like $10 a month. You pay and then you get like extra interviews or whatever. So she's on that one. You have to buy it though. So will you come randomly like leave Softway Underbelly's link in the description? Excellent channel, guys. I mean, that's one of my favorite channels. I'm sure most of you guys have heard of it, but so it's about Hannah Rachel Collins. So we haven't heard anything since what, a week ago? Well, since my last live, no news has said anything.
Longer than that, bro. Like, we haven't heard anything because the police haven't released any information. And they probably have a really good reason for that. So, so we haven't heard.
Is he for real? Please tell me that he is not for real. Have another drink, Glara, because you sound like a petty Karen. That's what you are, a fucking Karen. Yes, I have watched him, Desiree. Drug addiction documentary in black and white, like a photographer, right? Yeah, I've seen him.
Heard anything in so long, so let's just make some shit up.
Anything yet? So I think what's happening is they are waiting for the autopsy report to see what the.
Glara, please tell me what she made up. I mean, you keep saying she made stuff up. So what exactly did she make up? You going to throw something out there like that? I want to know.
Cause of death is to see, what's going to happen as far as what the cause of death is. So it must not have been that apparent, but by looking at her, well, it was, I'm guessing. So, but anyway, so a week ago, somebody messaged me.
I love how she jumps to that conclusion, right? So because law enforcement hasn't released the details of the autopsy to the public, and along with fucking anything else, like, she just jumps to the conclusion, well, you can't, I guess you just can't tell by looking at her what the cause. No, they just haven't fucking told you. Same fucking reason probably that they haven't told you who the guy is and who the mom is. I mean,
me, and I'm like, I don't know if that's her because she looks a lot different. And I'm like, and just from that clip, I was like, I was doubting it. So I went on my trip, I got back, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy the app. I'm gonna look because it was driving me.
bro, she goes on vacation more than anybody I've ever fucking seen besides fucking Battery Betty.
Are you jealous? Welcome, honey bear. Why do you care how often she goes on vacation? Tell me, Glara, why do you give a fuck? Sounds to me like you're quite jealous. Who cares how many times she goes on vacation? Talk about playing it to a crowd. Oh my God.
She goes on vacation more than Battery Betty. Like, she's, my God, dude. Like, and she's always sick. Like, I don't get it. Like, how are you always going on vacation and you're always sick?
I'll tell you how, Glara, this is how it works. When you don't spend all your money on alcohol or recovering from hangovers, then you have money to travel, especially when you don't have any kids. So that's the one thing you and Zav Girl share is neither one of you have kids. So you don't have to put money towards kids. But here's the difference. Zav Girl's not wasting her money on posters from 1990. She's not wasting her money on alcohol. She's not spending her time with some other dude on the internet. She's doing what she's got to do. She's doing her research, and then she goes see a girlfriend on vacation. If this is a problem to you, why? Tell me why this is a problem for him.
Shit makes no sense. Where are you going? Are you going to like toxic waste dumps and sunbathing?
Why do you fucking care where she goes? Tell me, why do you give a fuck where she goes? Do you think you're funny? I don't find you funny. I find you repulsive. And this is why. This is why you're repulsive. Because in your alcoholic, drunk mind, you literally think you're funny. And then you have these idiot codependents in your chat that pat your back, that do it on because they must have issues with men growing up that they think you're a good man for them. I really feel bad for these women in your chat. No joke.
Is that what you're doing? What are you doing? Bro, my pause game though, y'all check it.
I mean, nuts. So I bought it, and now in the meantime, from doing research, I learned like her birthday and what year she was born and where
Right,
she's
I'm gonna
from. So I
scoop her
knew
up,
like
bro.
her kind of history. I don't know her family history that much, but I know like the basic facts. So I'm
You don't love me, hybrid. You were supposed to come back to Patreon and you didn't. So you don't love me.
watching the interview with Mark on the Software Underbelly. I'm watching it, and I'm like, she says it all fits. Jackson, Mississippi, born in '93. And I'm like, dude, I think this is her. But anyway, so on Reddit, I was on Reddit, and there was a guy on Reddit that was like, hey, I used to date Hannah a while.
Can I just tell you, I got 40 upvotes on Reddit today. I was so excited. It's the first time anyone ever liked my comments so much. It was about Chris Watts. So I was like so excited. I was like, oh my God, people like me on Reddit. Woohoo. So I just want to say that. I was very happy. And they send you like a notification. You got 40 upvotes on Reddit. I was like, woohoo.
Back. I dated her for a
Real credible source there.
year. She's on Software Underbelly. That's her. And I'm like, hey, can you message me? I'm interested. I have some questions. Is that really her? Can you?
Bro, like if you're getting your information from Reddit as a crime dater, like you have no credibility with.
Okay, let me just put it out there. Reddit is one of the most credible when it comes to stories. and non-rumors, and I learned this a long time ago with Making a Murderer. The most credible stuff came from Reddit. I also want to point out that his guru, 10 to Life, gets a ton of stuff from Reddit. She said it before. So, yeah, we're not talking Wikipedia here. We're talking Reddit. Many, many Reddit sources are 100% legit.
With me at all. Like, if you're getting that shit from Reddit or whatever, what's the other one? There's another one that I never even have been on, and I hear that, and then everybody's telling me that it fucking sucks. That it's just like worse than Reddit. But I don't.
There are a ton of good things on Reddit. I agree with you, Brittany. There really are.
Yeah, like I never go on Reddit. I never go on Reddit because it's just a bunch of.
It's obvious that you never go on Reddit. You want to know why, Clara? Because Reddit is for the more intellectual type of person. The true crime discussions over on Reddit are much more educated. I know you're like a Facebook group kind of person. Like that's where you would get your info. We learned this from Sophie Long. You're the Facebook type. But Reddit is actually for more intelligent, classy true crime people. And I understand that's why you don't get it. And I'm sorry for that. But yeah, stick to your Facebook groups because that's where you'll get reliable information, and leave Reddit to the intellectuals. Thanks.
Trash. 4chan. Yeah, 4chan's the one. I don't. I just. Like, why would I get my information from that? It's just a bunch of people just throwing shit out there, just saying stuff.
Claire, let me explain this to you because you obviously don't know this. Okay. There's two kinds of people that are into true crime. There's YouTube video people, and then there's bloggers and writers. All the people that don't want to be on video or they don't like their voice being heard or something like that, they go to Reddit. All the people that don't want to write because we're too lazy, but we want to have a voice, we do YouTube. That's the two kinds of people that are into, that want to, not into true crime, but host true crime, I guess. I don't know what the word I'm looking for. So you have bloggers and you have videographers or video creators. We are video creators. They are word creators. They tell stories. They report crimes. They're reporters. And the thing about Reddit is so many of them, you don't know who they are. They could be a reporter for the case who writes it on the case. Because again, this isn't Facebook, which is where your mentality is at. So I'm sorry that you are so sheltered, I guess. But your thinking is just so way off and so wrong. So again, stick to your little Facebook groups. I know that's where you come from and that's where you belong. And I'm sure that's where your audience is too.
And there was a guy on Reddit and he said he was her ex-boyfriend. Like, so? What do you expect to learn?
Can you email me or whatever?
Never, Debbie. Thank you. I love you. Never get mad. I won't.
Email me. He is supposed to actually come on maybe tonight, but he's supposed to come.
Thank you, Lily. Woohoo! We got $20 so far for the fund. Only need 99,840 more.
Come on sometime maybe this week. But anyway, so we've been talking.
Dear sweet baby Jesus, let it be a fucking troll. Dear sweet baby Lord Jesus, let it be a troll who knows.
For those of you that are religious, me and Sage said we were going to buy this camper van that's $100,000. I said, I'll start a fund on YouTube, $100,000 fund. Is this offensive? Because I know if I was religious, this would be offensive to me. I'm not religious, so I don't really care. But I know people that are religious, they don't like stuff like this. This is like a fake Christian. This is just phony. That's not something that you would pray for or ask God to help you for, like, and it's over the top. So if anyone finds offense like this with this, let me know.
What she did with Gannon's pictures and decides to go on her channel and just troll the fuck out of her. Please, dear sweet baby Jesus, let that be the case. I hope to God that is the case. Please.
Really?
Please. Oh my God.
And so he's like, yes, that's definitely her. He was giving me, a little bit of information of her and how, if you read it in the comments of that video, there was another person that said they knew her and that she's lying about like her upbringing. So she lies about some stuff. So I asked him and he said, yeah, I don't know why she's like, you'll see like some of the stuff she says about her family. I don't know the specifics on what she's lying about, like exactly, because he'll probably answer it when he comes.
So right away, why are you out to make this victim a liar? What difference does it make if she lied about anything? What does that have to do with the case at all? What does that have to do with her getting justice in any way, shape, or form? This is clearly someone who has no interest in victims getting justice, has no interest in anything that is of positive substance. I mean...
Is it just me, or does he not have a fucking clue what he's talking about? And I know it's not just me.
This is unfucking real, bro.
When he comes on, but he said, yeah, he goes, I don't know what was up with her. She was lying about some of this stuff.
Thank you, Colleen.
So we're going to watch this. But first of all, what I want to do, just for people that, might be doubting it,
now,
I guess I can't say, I'll say allegedly it's her, because
this is as far as I've gotten. So I'm going to say alleged.
Clara, can your eyes get any heavier? Because you look like you can't even stay awake. You look like that your eyes are just so heavy that you can't even formulate your damn thoughts. Clara, give your bleached hair back to Slim Shady. Oh, is it bleached or is it gray?
Allegedly, it's her. Allegedly. Because, well, I mean, who cares if it is? Like, what is your goal for content here? Exactly. What is the end game?
Okay. Did he just say, what is your goal for content, when he has absolutely zero content and has no clue what the fuck that he's talking about? But she's looking for content. Oh no, you're the one looking for content. What's your goal, Clara? Because I'll tell you my goal. My goal is to prove you're an asshole. That's my goal. So what's your goal?
Game. Are you solving the case in some way? Because I don't see anything other than just smearing a victim.
Oh, you mean like Michael Long or all the others that you talked about? Thank you, Sarcastic. Or like all the others you're talking about? You mean like that? Yeah, I get it.
Because I don't know her, so I can't 100% say it's her. This is just, I'm telling you the story of how I got to this video, and you guys could decide if you believe it's her or not. She looks a lot different. And the new, I mean, if you go in like little chats.
Yeah, you can't really pay too much attention to the sub. I know some people are like, oh my God, she still has 87,000 subs. Yeah, but like this was done yesterday. This live stream was done yesterday. She barely broke 1,000 views on it. You got to look at the view count. People just aren't.
No, you actually don't have to look at the view count, because, Clara, I got news for you. You are way too much of a pussy to ever come back from what she came back from. You couldn't do it. You could never do it. It took Misery over a year to come back from what he had to come back from. You, I don't think, would ever come back. You know how long it took Zav to come back? Less than a month. Less than a month. With the national news coming after her and all these people coming after her. And it took her, I think, of 6 weeks, maybe. Brittany, what was it, 6 weeks? You could have never come back from what she came back from. You would have hid your head in the fucking sand forever. She came back happier. She came back healthier. She came back stronger. And she don't care about little peons like you. She's doing her thing like she always has. And if you don't like it, then don't watch her. But maybe people aren't interested in this case. But you know one thing about Zav? Zav don't give a fuck if people are interested or not. She's doing what she wants to do. And hopefully people will like it. And you know what, Clara? We should all have that mentality. Instead of chasing cases like so many people do, my lowest numbers are on some really good cases. But it's not the in thing. It's not the hot topic case. So subs don't know about it. That's the whole point. That's what this channel's turning into September 1st. I'm finding cases that are not hot topic, and I am going to upload them. And that's what I learned from Zav Girl. Maybe you should take a little bit of humbleness, I guess, and think to yourself, could I have come back from what she had to deal with? Nah, I couldn't. Not me, I would. I would have been back the next day. But you couldn't, Clara, because you're too much of a punk-ass little bitch.
Interested. Just because somebody hasn't gone out of their way to go look her up and hit the unsubscribe button doesn't mean that they didn't lose interest and just be like, fuck this lady. Because that's just...
Because you're just so good, Clara. You're just so wonderful with your 19,000 subs that you sat at 13 forever. And then because of Queen Bee's channel, you jumped up to 19. Because of Queen Bee's channel, you now have 400 or 500 in your live. And then you shit on the person that happened for. And if you think for 1 second that all of these brand new subs weren't from QB's channel, you are sadly mistaken, because they are. Oh, and you're ass kissing to Deets, which most of Deets's people came from Queen Bee. So there's that.
What happens? Oh shit. My ex-boyfriend's here.
That are going around, like you'll see in comments, you'll see people saying it. She doesn't look anything like that now. So it's kind of like a...
You guys make sure to sub up to Morbid, bro. It's good stuff, fun stuff.
This guy is unfucking believable.
What fucking man does that to another man? Clara obviously wants to suck his dick, because I've never heard a man be so gay towards another man if they weren't gay. I am like blown away. Why would you act like this, dude? Like, you truly do want to suck his dick. I heard this earlier. I was like, oh my God. What guy does that? Who does that? I don't even do that for girls. I know gay guys that don't do that. Robbie wouldn't do that. And Robbie's as gay as you can get.
Absolutely.
Well, I guess it's still hearsay.
Yeah, absolutely.
What she looked like in those pictures that they're putting.
Honestly, though, think about this for a second. Think about this for a second. You're reviewing somebody on YouTube, a female. You stop your live stream to give your buddy a promotion about how amazing he is. What? Dude, if you want to suck his dick, you don't have to have the whole fucking world to know it. Just suck his dick privately.
Putting out is totally different than what she looks like in the present day, or what she looked like before she died. So the guy that has been that is her ex, he actually, I said, when's the last time you talked to her? He said like 8 months ago. He said the pictures that they're putting out is like when she's like 18 to 21. They're like over 10 years older, those pictures. So remember that watching the video.
Okay. So what difference does that make? What the fuck? How relevant is anything regarding this?
Clara, if you weren't so drunk, you would understand what the fuck she's trying to say. She's explaining what happened on Reddit or a soft underbelly, whatever. I didn't watch the live stream. I'm only watching it now for the first time through the Glare. This is the first time I'm seeing this. Why? What don't you get about this, Glare? She's explaining what happened, and she's saying allegedly. This isn't rocket science here. You're going to review. Maybe you should put down the alcohol. You're looking at your notes. Just listen to what she's saying. Your notes aren't matching what she's saying. You're fucking retarded. Sorry, guys.
This victim from fucking 10 years ago. You dolt.
So people could change. From her background history, she's, a struggling addict. I could relate to that. So I'm not judging her when I talk about that kind of stuff.
No, you're just fucking smearing her. Like, what is your end game here? What is the point?
Stating facts of a case is not smearing her. But in the Glare's alcoholic mind, he's reaching for anything to bash her. Anything. He doesn't care what it is. But let Zav Girl be morbid and he'll go after him.
No judgment. I could actually relate to that, So, but one of her drugs, as you'll see when
get out of town. Oh my God. Oh shit.
Could he sound any dumber? I don't think he could sound any fucking dumber than he does right now.
I think we got a super cat. I think we got a super cat.
And then you have the dumbasses in the hey Monica, then you have the dumbasses in the chat that are super chatting him for being completely oblivious to anything she's saying. Not Your Housewife. I think she reviews Annie. I can't stand Annie. I think I hate her more than the Glare. She just gets on my nerves. He hates Ryan so much. Can you tell me why he's using his voice? That's like me using Queen Bee for my super chat song. Why would you use Ryan, who you allegedly don't like? Why would you use him as your super chat song? You pathetic copying piece of garbage.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
Money.
Was that Glara's girlfriend and that's why he's using her? Just curious.
Money.
Thank you, Rhonda. Appreciate it so much.
Methamphetamine, and we know that can change your appearance like drastically. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen like before and after pictures, and like somebody could look completely different, like crazy, how like night and day. And then the thing is once you stop, it's so crazy. Like you can look so different, and then most of the time, once you stop using, if you're lucky enough to be able to, kick it, you like come back to life. You could you'll look change back.
She is 100% correct.
Basically, it's pretty quick. I've seen people do the transformation back quite quickly too, so it's just crazy what meth does to your body, does to your skin, your skin, and it's just crazy. So anyway, before we watch that video, and I'm going to have to stop it periodically because of copyright stuff. So I hope. Oh, so thanks. Wait, what did that say? Oh, thanks for gifting tips. But before I start the video, I want to put up a couple comparison. I took some screenshots from the video we're gonna watch.
Glare, what was so funny about that? Can you tell me? I don't get what was so funny about that.
with her the pictures that they're putting out on the media. And I just want to show you, so then going into it, you could kind of have a better idea if you think it's her or not. What I'm really going to focus on is her freckles, like the marks on her face, because she has very unique marks on her face and unique spots, and they all match up from, you know, so that was like one big thing. You could also tell like her mouth. Oh, thanks. So the Ash and M, are those gifted memberships, or did you just, 31 months. Wow, you've been a member forever. Thank you. Scrap out. Congratulations for being gifted, Marty.
Money, money, money,
So yeah, let's
money,
start
money.
off. I think it's like a minute news clip just to give a quick recap of what the case is all about. I could probably say it, but sometimes seeing the visual is better. And it's just like
Clara, you look a little jealous. You seem a little jealous. Just a tad.
quick news clip, and then we'll do the pictures to show you the marks, the freckles, to see what you guys. So going into watching the video, you guys could determine if you think it's her, and then yeah, and then we'll watch the video. Okay, so let me do the news clip first. So this happened
Today, Junior,
is when they found her in a South LA home. Well, here, I'll play the clip here. So Ash and Emmy, so okay, wait, it pops up. So when you do your how long you've been a member, it actually says you become a member. That's cool. At least this actually Streamlabs lets me see that. So that's awesome. All right. All right, we'll do this. So we'll just play this first.
A mother makes a shocking discovery walking into her son's room to find a dead woman wrapped in plastic. Her son nowhere to be found. Police got the call yesterday at 1.
Bro, like she looks like she's struggling with thought, man. Just look at her fucking face, dude. Like
maybe if she drank alcohol like you, then she wouldn't have a problem. But why don't you try removing your own narcissistic mouth and actually watch the video?
15 in the afternoon in the 2200 block of Wall Street in South LA. Investigators say the suspect's mother smelled what she thought was gas coming from her son's room. She went inside and discovered the body of a 30-year-old woman identified by authorities as Hannah Rachel Collins. Paramedics pronounced Collins dead at the scene. Police are now searching for the homeowner's 26-year-old son as a suspect in this homicide investigation.
Okay.
wow.
Now we know the key word in that is, right, was homicide. What does homicide mean, Glara? Let's go back to the beginning. When Glara said she has no right to say what happened. We don't know how she died. And I remember I said that, yeah, we do, because the news or cops probably said it. Yes, Glara, there it was. So instead of drinking your life away, maybe if you actually listen, then you wouldn't sound so fucking stupid like you did in the beginning. Right there, Glara, that's where she got homicide. Police are looking for the ex-boyfriend because that's where she was found, all wrapped in plastic by the mother. Hello? Try watching the video, Glara, before you run your stupid mouth. But then again, keep running your mouth so I have content.
Oh, that was informative. Like we all
Wait,
already fucking knew that.
Well, Glara, you certainly didn't know that in the beginning because you never watched it. You waited on somebody else to give you the facts of it, and they were wrong. So that just makes you look like an asshole, as usual. That's why you do your own research and watch your own shit, so you know. And you know what the fuck you're talking about, and you don't put your foot in your mouth and look like a fucking moron like you do every time you review someone.
You said, wait, who put that? Well, let me take this down. Let's do. Okay.
Today, Junior.
I'm a little bit confused. Are you saying, where did it go? So Monica, you said, love, can you get back to true crime? Or are you saying
Somebody's trolling her already?
yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm not sure if that's a question. Maybe I'm reading it wrong, but yeah, that's what. I got some stuff coming up that I'm working on too, actually.
Hey, Glara, she's gotten 3 members since we've been watching. How many have you gotten? You've gotten none. So she's obviously doing something better than you because, again, you haven't gotten any members. She has.
I finally got some files of this case that I ordered that I was trying to get. So.
Oh shit.
All right. So hey, Hossein. So that's just a quick recap. Yeah. So
So someone sends a super chat, says, today's the day, folks. Delete your channel, The Glare. We all hate you. Also, waffles are better than pancakes. Okay, this is the mentality of Glara's people. It speaks volumes. Bye, Lily.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
I'm telling you guys, that's Glara's girlfriend. Guaranteed.
Money, 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 money.
Today is the day, folks. Delete your channel, The Glare. We all hate you. Also, waffles are better than pancakes. I don't know about all that, bro. But thanks, Ted.
Thank you, Colleen.
Tech. I will take that in consideration. Keep those $5 super chats coming, man. I'm getting closer and closer to deleting my channel every time. Just keep those coming. You know, and the
Wait, wouldn't that be considered e-begging? Telling people to keep those super chats coming? Isn't that the definition of e-begging? So I guess he told his audience, for anyone that watches him, I guess he told his audience that the more money he makes, he'll delete his channel. I mean, that's what I'm gathering from that. But that would be the definition of e-begging. So, Glara, you are exactly what you call other people out for?
amount, like as it gets, the amount gets larger, the closer I get to deleting my channel. I promise, buddy. I promise. All right.
Yeah, I guess I'm right. He's telling people super chat, so he'll delete his channel. Glara has nothing without YouTube. So that is just e-begging. Straight up e-begging.
The mother smelled gas in his room. It was like, you know, like around 1:15 a.m. She goes in there, finds Hannah wrapped up in plastic. Her 26-year-old son is nowhere to be found. If you want to know more about that, my last live talks about who her son, who the guy is that was that she was found, like whose room she was found in. But in Court TV they had that I forget what his name was on there, but they asked him as far as the smell of gas, can that be from decomposition? Could that be what she smelled? And he said, yeah, it could be. So depending on like how long was she in there, plus she was wrapped in plastic, was it tight? They talked about this on Court TV.
We got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
Money, 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 money.
Grandmaster Sid Sophos, always generous, man. Thank you so much, buddy. Big up to Glare. Hope you're well, amigo.
I guess he wants to suck his dick too.
Socio. I'm always well, my friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
As long as he's drunk.
How tight was she wrapped? Like, how was she wrapped in plastic? You know, what was the specifics? They haven't announced it yet. They've only, it was like over a week ago. They haven't even done an update because they're probably, like I said, waiting for the autopsy report. I'm guessing the autopsy results. But so yeah, it could have been because she was in there a while in the decomposition, because you release like gases and stuff. We've learned from going over, you know, autopsy reports. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let me bring up my pictures. And
let me Zav girl this comment from Tatted Tech. Hold on. Let me see. Well, I don't. The Glare. Why have a green screen and not use? Do I have a green screen? I don't.
No, the Glare doesn't use a green screen because the Glare has his childhood posters up that makes him think he's cool. Could you imagine dating a guy and he brings you back to his house and his room is filled with childhood immature posters? Oh my God, I would die. I'd be like, yeah, I am not sleeping with you. No.
I don't understand. I mean, do I have a green screen? Should I use my green screen if I have?
Glary, you're not funny. I guess if I was drunk wearing a shirt from 1980, then maybe I might think you were funny. But yeah, I'm not finding you funny. And your imitations of her are horrendous.
I don't understand the question.
Hey, Glara, did it ever occur to you that she needs glasses? Did it ever occur to you that her screen is small? Did any of this ever fucking occur to you? Nope, it sure didn't. I would much rather look at her struggling to see the screen than watching some overgrown fucking baboon who thinks he's still 17 drinking alcohol all night. Just saying.
Just a comparison, and then we'll watch the video. How's everybody doing? I had fun on my trip. I haven't talked to you guys in a minute. It was fun. Hold on, let me get this. There we go. How have you guys been? I feel like I haven't seen you forever, but I'm trying to think, how long has it really been? I feel like it's been like 2 weeks, but it's probably only been a week, right? I always feel like it's longer than it has been. Okay,
I
so I
always
got the
feel like
entire
it's
screen. All
longer.
right, so let me get
I always feel like it's
photos.
longer.
All right, let me transfer. This is the only way I know how to do it, is real quick like that. Okay, so let's do, I have the comparison. All right, so, all right, I try to do like,
You can do it.
some of them where it shows like different freckles. Okay,
You
so
can
hopefully
do
you'll be able
it.
to see what I'm talking about. Some of them are a little bit better. Some have so as you can see, she's got these two right here.
What I see is makeup versus no makeup. That's what I see. And I see a scratch.
No, I see after drugs and before drugs. That's what most people see, Glara. But I guess when you look at your girlfriend, you don't know the difference. But yeah, that's not makeup and no makeup.
Scratch on her face. Okay. But I see makeup versus no makeup. That's all I see.
So you did to these two, and then she has one here that you can't
Fucking great detective skills, bro.
see as much on this picture, but the other ones you'll be able to see. You'll be able to see these ones better on the other pictures. And then there's one on her neck. Okay, so here's another picture. You've got this one, 1, 2, 3, but you can't see these back here. And I tested these. It's so crazy how angles. I'll show you on this one freckle how I tested it on my face where I showered. I put a pen mark because I'll show you what I'm talking about. But it's crazy how angles could make things appear like kind of in a different spot on some of these. But I mean, you could see this. I think it's a little tattoo. It looks like, you know how they get the tattoos there. Some I think are scabs, but like the main ones, you could see this. You can see those match up. You can see this one. So she has very unique freckles. Now remember, as you age, remember he said these are like over 10 years ago. These pictures they're putting out. So you know, as you age, sometimes you get new ones. So there's one that you see the more current one.
That's theirs. That's Zev. That's Glara's girlfriend right here. Tatatech asked me to ask you to please delete your channel. I can't believe people are super chatting him for this. Wow.
We got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
Money, 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 money.
Am I the only one that finds his super chat shit annoying as fuck? Like the first time it's funny, but to replay it every single time you get a super chat is annoying as fuck.
There you go, man. That's the way to do it, man. I'm almost there. Just keep those super chats coming. and my channel will get deleted, y'all. Just
You
keep it
pay-
coming. I promise.
One, which is this video, you'll see a freckle here that you don't see on the other ones, but I get freckle. You know, as you age, you get new ones. Okay, so here's a good look at some of them. So you can see. So the neck one. Now remember that. I'll show you here. Hold on.
Like, why are you?
So you can see this
What is
one,
the
you can see
point
this
of
one.
sharing
You
this?
can see.
Well, let me explain this to you, Clara. Okay. The point of explaining it is showing her transition from drug use and what drug use will do to you, from her teeth to her eyes to her face. The progression of drug use plays a big part in probably why she was murdered. That's the point of it. And I understand that you know nothing about true crime, but that's the point of it. If Annie did it, you would have no problem with it because Annie would show her too.
This one on some of the other
Like,
ones.
I don't
on
understand.
some of the other angles of this.
This
And then
is
the neck one I'll show you that you can see on one.
this is the victim of a possible homicide. What are you?
There's no possible homicide, asshole. It is a homicide. Did you not hear it? Maybe, just maybe, if you spend 5 minutes listening instead of drinking, then you would know that it was a homicide. The police ruled it as a homicide. Hello?
Establishing by sharing this, you fucking dipshit. You fucking Birkenstock, fucking Grateful Dead, smelly, patchouli fucking hippie. You fucking braided armpit hair.
What fucking 40-something-year-old speaks like this about somebody that doesn't even talk about him? Please explain to me. Who does this? Like, seriously, who does this? I can't even comprehend a 40-something-year-old speaking like this to somebody who he doesn't even know. How do you know she likes patchouli? Did she ever say it? I'm gobsmacked for my overseas people. I'm absolutely fucking gobsmacked. Who the hell talks like this about somebody that they've never met, that they don't know, that they're never going to meet in person? Why are you bashing her like this? You think this makes you look good, Clara? This doesn't make you look good. You look 10 times more pathetic than I ever thought you were in the first place.
Having fuck.
On one of the angles. So, I mean, as you can see, there's that really unique one there. This one, she's got like a little pattern here that's very unique.
Oh, I know what it is. I just figured it out. I totally just figured it out. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys. So it's no secret that Zav is bi, and it's no secret that Zav has a girlfriend. The Clara won't come out because he's embarrassed. So he's jealous that Zav girl can openly talk about her sexuality, and he's got to stay a closet homosexual who wants to suck Morbid's dick really bad, and he can't come out and say that. So he's got to hide and he's got to bash her because he's jealous that she can be so open about it. Dun, dun, dun. There's your answer. That's why he's an abusive fuck to her. He's jealous.
Yeah, the mouth is very similar. I mean, it is. You could tell, like, you know, her teeth from, you know, drugs and stuff have taken a toll. But she even explains why her lips are looking like, you know, like they're cut right there. She'll explain that. But you could see, like, because she has a very unique, you know, everybody has like unique features. So her mouth, the shape of her mouth is a very unique. It's just unique, you know, like to her.
What?
So she doesn't really smile on this interview, so I couldn't compare like the smile. But you could tell if she were to smile, it would be the mouth would just, yeah, definitely match up. So you could kind of see this one. I just want to show you this. Okay, so
Morbid, if you're listening, please give Baby Gap your dick already. just fucking choke him with it, because that's what he really wants. I mean, it's more than obvious.
See how this appears? That this is a lot lower, but it's the angle, dude. So what I did is I put a piece of a pen mark, like right here on the neck, like match the one on the right, like down low, and then I kind of like did the angle of it. You don't even realize that this one here is that much of a different angle, but it is. So I like just hold the camera up a little bit, so it was a little bit higher angle, and it made that mark look like it was that. It made this difference. I'm telling you, it made it match like these really unique ones.
Yeah, exactly. So next time you like are, you know, looking in the mirror and you're conducting this little you're conducting this little experiment, just ask yourself.
Did I get to the one picture where her eyes don't have any really that much makeup on? I don't know if I did that picture where it looks more like her eyes. Hold on, let me see if I got to that yet. I did. Hold on.
Oh my God, bro.
And it sucks because, you know, all of these angles that we have of her old pictures are more of a higher angle like this, but all of the screen. So remember, all the pictures they're put during this interview we're going to play, he said this was the copyright. So I'm going to stop it, you know, and talk. So I know some people get annoyed, but I just have to do it. Believe me, I would rather just watch it straight through, but it's just how you got to do it here on YouTube to be able to use.
This is that guy who just interviews like inbred people and shit like that. All right.
He interviews inbred people. He's got almost 5 million subscribers, Glara. I don't think he interviews inbred people, but let me point something out here. So he talks he talks a bad game, but he tries to talk game about who people can, what did he say before? About judging people, that what good does it do when he judges people? That how dare she judge someone? But he just called a guy with 5 million subs. He just said that the people he interviews are inbreeds. Okay, Glara. Hypocrite, much?
But what is the point of this?
Yeah.
Who cares?
You
Like
see the title is Hannah, homeless woman Hannah. I mean, the name is what I'm trying to point out. Okay.
No, I mean,
That's
I just
the worst
didn't
fucking part of my life.
I just didn't know. I didn't know his name or the channel's name, but I've seen these pop up on my feed all the time. I just don't watch them because I don't give a fuck about an inbred's life. Like if I wanted to know about an inbred's life, I watch Ryan Upchurch's channel.
Oh my God. I don't even know where to go with this one. I don't even know where to go with it.
What do I have in here? What did I miss? Did you gift another one, Soul?
Really can't outsmart me because I'm a moron.
All right.
So what's the hardest part of your life without an education?
Being white.
Being white.
I fucking hate being white. That's the worst fucking part of my life. I wish and pray to God I would have never been white.
Wow.
That's what I wish.
You wish you were black?
I wish I was black or Mexican, yes. I wish I had never been fucking white, ever in my life. I mean, it just depends on white people, you know? Sorry, like,
I mean,
it's
again, what do you establish exactly by sharing this? Even if this is Hannah, even if.
So now, according to him, showing her personality and what she's about has nothing to do with the case. This is his mentality. Finding out all these things about her has nothing to do with the case. Well, if that's true, then 10 to Life should just bury her head, because that's all she does. That's all she does. She finds cases. She goes through the history of those cases. She pulls up stuff like this about the victim. That's all she does. So please explain to me why he's singling one person out and not every single other person that does it. Just saying. Like, he can't make himself look any dumber than he is right now.
This is Hannah Rachel Collins. What are you establishing here? If it is her, so fucking what?
Oh my God, he can't be this fucking stupid and this hypocritical. But why, yes, he is this fucking stupid and this hypocritical. Holy fuck.
What does this have to do with what happened to her? Other than it was probably an accident or an overdose. And dude who was partying with her freaked out, wrapped her up in plastic, and took off. I mean, but you already doxed the guy and accused him of murder and tried to connect that to the murder of Rachel Morin. So what are you establishing here? I don't like pick a theory.
What the fuck is wrong with him? Like, he's like reaching for content so badly and he's failing so miserably. Since when do true crime creators, true crime people that talk about true crime, case discussion channels, since when do we not look up and show everything the person has done? This is like a new concept to him. Now, I don't think this is a new concept. This is an old concept. And I would guarantee you, if I pull up 10 to Life, I'll find tons of her videos that do this. Tons. I actually can't think of somebody that wouldn't throw this in if they were doing a video. It shows you who she was. I mean, that's part of investigation. That's part of, stuff that you see on the internet. And every fucking person does it. He's so stupid.
For fuck's sake.
When I came up to you, you thought I was up to no good?
Yeah, I was kind of skeptical because this black dude did this to my face, and I only hang out with black people. And I mean, I'm white, so I don't know. Like, the person his friends was white, and so I didn't know like that was his friend. Like, I don't know. I can't see. I ain't got my glasses. So I didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Who beat you up?
I really like to give names.
But it was a couple nights ago?
Yeah, Shakey's, the Polar restaurant. Yeah, it was a glass. I had a beer in it. I was trying to drink my beer. I don't know if it was his or mine. The next thing I know, a cup went to my forehead, a glass cup, and then blood was pouring down my forehead.
Oh. All right, Hannah. Hannah, where'd you grow up? Where are you from originally?
Jackson, Mississippi.
And tell me about your childhood. You had both your parents?
No, I just had my mama. My dad had left. My dad was a crack dealer. My dad had went to prison. Personally, all I remember. And then I was basically raised by black people.
Perfect. This will be perfect time to actually stop it, because there's a lot of people coming in that are confused who this is. So yeah, this is allegedly, I'll say, Hannah Rachel Collins. Like I said, if you guys just came in, rewind a little bit back so you could see the freckle comparison and see before, because I know just watching this, seeing all the pictures that they put out like 10 to 12 years ago of Hannah, and then watching this, it's like a mind, like, what? Well, this is the same girl, because we have like this
who cares
bias in our head. You see these pictures of somebody that looks like a certain way, right?
What the fuck do you mean? Who cares if it's the same girl? Of course it matters if it's the same girl, you fucking idiot. And why are you farting on camera? Like, I know you're going to say that wasn't you. It was like a noise machine or whatever, but no, I don't buy it. I think that was you, Clara. That's why you laughed.
And you...
Like, what is this? Say she is a murder victim. What does this establish other than smearing her? What does this establish as far as what happened to her? What does this establish as far as the public wanting answers? I mean, I just don't get this idiot's fucking logic.
Maybe if you put down the alcohol, you could see things clearer, because I cannot even comprehend what a fucking moron you are. Like, and I'm not even trying to be an asshole. Like, I really can't comprehend how drunk you are, how stupid you are, and how hypocritical you are. It's mind-blowing. Like, I keep saying to myself, you can't be this stupid. But yeah, you proved to me with everything you say that, yeah, you can be this stupid, which to me is mind-blowing.
I don't understand it.
You have like this preconception of what she's going to sound like. What, you know what I'm saying? You kind of have like this biased, stereotypical thing that all of our minds just do from experiences of what they're going to sound like, what they're going to
No, ignorant dickheads do that.
Look like, how they're going to act. And so when it isn't what you saw, it's just like, whoa, but really all we saw was a few really old pictures, but our mind just does that. So we really don't, just from those pictures, we can't tell anything about her. You know what I'm saying? Really, like 10, 12-year-old pictures. So yeah, I know it's hard to like match that up, to merge this with the pictures.
Dude, like most of the time when she's talking, all I hear is
Glara, most of the time you're talking, I think you wish that Morbid's dick was in your mouth. That's what I think. That's what I think you're thinking of every single time you open your mouth. Where's Morbid's penis? Where's Morbid's dick so he could choke me with it? That's what I think you're thinking of every single time you go after Zav Girl.
Been showing up for, but yeah. Yeah, to be honest, she's not even that strung out as far as like I've seen strung out. There's people way more strung out than when she looks. She just, I think it's because she, doesn't have any makeup on, and she, she got somebody hit her in the head, and like, the way she talks is different, and just, you know what I'm saying? Because she's not actually that strung out as what is some people I've seen, to be honest. But she just looks different. So yeah, she's the one that was allegedly found wrapped in plastic in the guy's house. The mom smelled the gas, went into her son's room, 26-year-old son's room. He was nowhere to be found. She finds her wrapped in plastic. This was August 13th that she found her, like around 1:15 a.m. in the morning. And that's the last we've heard. We haven't heard anything else about anything. They haven't updated us or anything. But like I said, I think what they're doing is waiting for the autopsy results, because probably
publish it as a homicide. All that we know is that her body was found wrapped in plastic. Now,
oh my God, Glara, rewind. Just rewind, Glara. Listen to the news report, Glara. The cop said loud and clear, the reporter said loud and clear, the boyfriend disappeared. This is being treated as a homicide. Do you not hear did you not hear it? I know now you switched to coffee, but maybe you should rewind, because yes, they did say it was a homicide. God, you're such an asshole.
Oh, again, that's suspicious, sure. But that doesn't necessarily make what happened to her a homicide.
Oh my God. I can't with him. Yeah, it must have been an accident, obviously. I think they would know if it was drugs or if it was an intentional drug overdose. They would say that, but they're not saying that. They're saying it was homicide. You fucking moron. I understand that homicide, homosexual goes hand in hand with you, and you get them confused. So you're trying really, really hard to not say homosexual because you don't want to come out of the closet. I get all that. I do, Glara. I get it. Not personally get it, but I understand where you're coming from. But we're not talking about coming out of the closet homosexuality. We're talking homicide. Big difference.
It just makes it just means that somebody wrapped her up in plastic. That's all that means. Could have been post-mortem, could have been drug-induced behavior in doing so, could have been, an amphetamine induced paranoia and psychosis that caused this person to do this. Nobody said that this was a homicide investigation. You're saying it.
Oh my God, Glary. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They said homicide. You fucking idiot. They said it loud and clear. Homicide.
Because you are the fucking epitome of misinformation. But law enforcement never said this was a homicide.
Actually, like, said anything for sure. But like I said, I think it's because maybe it wasn't apparent just by looking at what happened. So maybe they're going to find out it was a drug overdose. And the guy just got scared, and I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't know what they're going to say. We'll find out.
So, like, speak out of one fucking side of your mouth, for fuck's sake. Please, just once. Like, you're saying it's a homicide investigation, and then you're saying, well, we don't know that if it was a drug overdose or not. How could it be a homicide investigation if they don't know if it was a drug overdose or not?
Oh my. Oh my. Again, Glara, we're not talking homo. We're talking hama. You know the difference? I know the first 4 letters are the same, but we're talking homicide, not homosexuality. It's okay to be gay. It's 2023. You can come out now.
And you call yourself a true crime creator. Like, this is just basic. I mean,
but yeah, this is soft white underbelly. And like I said, and what I was saying earlier, her ex-boyfriend got in touch with me because I saw him on Reddit and asked him to get in touch with me, and we chatted a little bit, and he actually on Reddit was talking about this interview, saying it was her. And so, like I said, I shared a little bit about what we talked about.
I mean, it probably is her. That girl's name is Hannah. It looks like her. I mean, it probably is her. So fucking what?
Oh my God, guys, I can't with him. By the way, what is the girl's full name? I'm going to look up what the news reports say since he can't. It's Hannah what? Does anyone remember her full name?
In the beginning of this video, but all right, that's long enough. I'm gonna.
Like, it was already established that her loved ones had said that that she was this great person that they all loved, but she had lately been engaged in drug activity. So, I mean, how is this a shocker? I don't understand this.
Put a 2 in the chat if you think he has any fucking clue what he's talking about. And put a 1 if he has no clue what he's talking about. Hannah Collins. All right, hold on. All right. A woman found dead wrapped in plastic by a horrified mom in her son's room has been identified as a kind and fun 30-year-old. Hannah Rachel Collins was named by Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office as the victim after the mom walked into her son's room. She has now been pictured via social media and tributes posted. Hannah was found dead in the bedroom of a 26-year-old man on Sunday at around 1:15 a.m. by his mother. Suspect, his name has not been released. The stunned mother immediately called paramedics to South Central LA home. Hannah was pronounced dead at scene. The homeowner was not able to locate her son at the time of the discovery. Neighbors said they did not hear or see any suspicious activity at the home in recent days. The mother said she first went in the son's room to investigate a distinct gas smell, but instead she discovered the horrifying scene of Colin's body bundled up in plastic. The motive and circumstance surrounding the young woman's death remain a mystery. for now as police continue their investigation. There are currently no arrests. A family member of Rachel told the Post she was fun, kind, and loved music and dancing, while a friend said she drifted apart from her family as she pursued a party lifestyle. I don't like to hang out with people who do drugs or intoxicated while they're driving or stealing things, the friend said. I'm in shock because I want to associate with Hannah is the happier and healthier memories. She just celebrated a birthday 2 weeks prior. Let's see. That's about it. Okay. Even if she died of a drug overdose, he wrapped her up in plastic. Cops on the hunt for the son. Police said he's Hispanic. Well, it's her birthday. Okay, here we go. Oh. A family member said Collins is a native of Mississippi. Relatives last heard from her around her birthday, which was Monday, August 7th. Murder cases in the LA area are lower than years past, but still relatively commonplace. A homicide report shows 628 people were killed across the country in the 12-month period ending Wednesday, August 16th. The number includes the Los Angeles city limits. Numbers kept by LA police show the city had 382 homicides in 2022, a decline of 5%. That was down from 397 in 2021, which was the highest number since 2007. Homeless-related homicides, blah, blah, blah. So yes, I would say that they believe it's a homicide. It's all in the same article. Cops on the hunt for the son, whose mom found woman's body in son's room in South LA. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty sure that the cops are treating it as a homicide. Hold on one second. Hey.
Hold one sec.
All right. Phoenix call. Hold on. What's up? I'm live. Say hi, everyone. How's school? I can barely hear you.
Because of my mic.
Turn your fan off.
Is that better?
A little.
A little.
I am so glad you're not at FSU.
Why?
They're like all shut down.
Yeah.
So what's up?
I don't know.
What?
I said I don't know.
No. Why do you look upset?
Not upset.
How's classes?
It's good.
Good. Why do you look miserable?
I don't.
You talking to your mama?
Yes.
What do you mean, yeah?
Yes.
Are you meeting people?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you loving it?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you look sad? Don't lie to me.
I'm not sad.
Why do you look sad?
Because it's the lighting.
No, your facial expressions. You look sad. How's the food?
It's good.
Yeah.
I just discovered the room I'm supposed to be in today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, simple servings. I keep walking past it every single day. Then I look into it on my way out. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the room I'm supposed to be in.
Do you miss me?
No.
No?
No.
Thanks a lot.
I do miss you.
Ah, I miss you too.
Oh.
You do. You look sad though.
It's because of the lighting.
Okay.
I also had a really bad sinus infection the past 2 days.
Are you sick?
Was.
Your cheeks aren't red.
I know. It was a sinus infection. It wasn't like the cold. Like Lily, you know how when you sniffle if you have things that
Yeah.
dripping? No, my stuff was just dripping.
That's a dryness.
I just have my stuff just keep dripping down. It was in physics too. It was awful.
You feel better?
Yeah, I do. I've been taking NyQuil.
Does it suck not having mommy there when you're sick?
Not really.
No, you lie. I know he won't say he's homesick. He's horrible.
I'm not homesick.
Are you not homesick? You sound like
I'm
your
not
sister.
homesick. Why?
Because you do.
Sage is at home. I'm like 17 hours away.
I know.
Yeah. I just don't have that feeling of homesickness.
Well, that's good. You like being on your own.
I do.
That's good.
Yeah.
Sweet.
A lot of people know my name, but not my face.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as you're making friends and staying out of trouble.
I am.
All right. Can I call you back? Or are you going to bed?
I'll probably go in bed in like 20 minutes.
All right.
30 minutes.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right.
I love you.
Love you.
Miss you.
Miss you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, sorry about that. Yeah, you want to see the van life that I'm getting? Well, I doubt we're going to be able to afford it, but we're going to try. Yeah, I can't do the glare anymore. We'll save part 2. We're not even like halfway done. And this has gone on like 2 hours already. So we'll save the rest for like tomorrow. But yeah, my baby calls me every night, but he looked like sad. So let me show you the van that we found. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, he calls me every night. He's like, I'll FaceTime you every night. All right, so look. I think it's a class. No, van campers. There we go. Van campers. All right. Here's one of them. Does this have the pop top? Yeah, all right. Check it out. I told Sage we only need $100,000. Oh, this isn't the one with the pop-up top. All right, hold on. This ain't the right one. Is this it? Maybe this was it. Yeah, this was it. You got 2 beds here. Or you can make one big bed. Whoop. We got a toilet and a shower. There's a shower. AC. Then you have a ladder that goes upstairs to another bed. There's the back. How nice is that? And it's only $109,000. There was another one. Where'd it go? Is this the same one or a different one? No, it's the same one. Well, so I told Sage we need a camper van because I'm not driving a big old thing around. No, Christy, but I did hear that a lot of van life people are quitting van life, which is a good thing because prices may go down. They're actually down a lot from where they were a year ago. Like, I could totally see myself in this. I told Sage we need to do it. Yeah, I've been watching videos lately. I haven't watched them before. I mean, I watched them before, but like not recently. It seems a lot of people are walking away from the life. And some of these people are like 5 years on the road, though. I don't think I want to do 5 years on the road. I like this one too. This was my favorite. Hey, it's $300 cheaper than rent. But I really like this one. Like, that's nice. That's the upstairs. You bought a camper trailer? See, I don't have a truck, so I would have to buy. No, this one's gas. This is regular gas. Sleeps 2, but it technically could sleep more because it has the above. Well, I don't know how much longer Buka's got. But I told Sage, a camper van we could both drive. It's not hard. Dangerous? What's dangerous? This is smaller. No, I told Sage, she's the only one I know that wants to do this. This is like a smaller version, but I think this is too small. This is like 7 feet smaller. Then they have some nice used ones, but I don't know if I'd buy a used one. See, the older ones are bigger. Like this is 24 feet. So it's like way bigger. Like that's nice. See me cruising all over the U.S. in it. We pull up my in-laws' camper, my Jeep, and my husband's truck. And you actually pull campers with a lot of vehicles. And I'm in my vehicle. It's been very hard for me to personally so much glare become any type of... I know, Pecan. Believe me, I know. I feel you. So I told Sage we need to do it. I said, even if we do it for a summer, we need to do it. I just need somewhere that I can make my candles. Because that's how we're going to support being on the road. Selling candles all over the U.S. That's my plan. Well, this is nice. I'll take a red one. As long as I have a table to make candles, I'm good. That's too industrial-like. Winnebago. See, I think I would want brand new, though. I don't want a used one because that's like skeptical. Like, why you get rid of it? Yeah, it's too much money for this. $134,000. It's too small. Yeah, it's too small. Enough room for candle supplies is all I need. I'll tell you what I really want. I'll show you. But I can't afford it. I think it's class A. Like, I would love... Let's see a new one. Thank you, Irish Heart. Claire is such a hypocrite and constantly spins things when he's called out. He's a loser. A total fucking loser. That's a good price. $75,000, and it's only got 23,000 miles on it. Something's got to be wrong. Legalized patchouli. That's pretty cheap. Full shower, bathroom, full bed, nice cabinets, another bed. Why is this so cheap? That's weird. It's not the prettiest, but it's certainly cheap. Camper trailer costs, yeah, so you have a truck to haul it. This is actually kind of nice. For 75,000 and 23,000 miles on it? That looks like a home. That's a lot of room. I wonder why it's so cheap. That's only $581 a month. That's wild. I wonder why it's so cheap. Oh, because it's in Arkansas. That's why. Let's see, new. I don't know. $2,024. Now, if I'm paying $160,000, I better sleep more than 2. Yeah, this sleeps 6. Deal pending. See, that's nice. That's like a trailer. I could live in that. I could totally live in that. I don't know if I could drive it, but I could live in it. That's really nice. It's got an oven, microwave, gas burner, full-size fridge. I got to find me the guy that bought that. Look at that bathroom. That's crazy. Full shower. That's nice. But then again, all of this is still way cheaper than my rent. Yeah, let's see what's equivalent to my rent. I don't know either, Irish Tart. I said the same thing. Well, that's nice. Who couldn't live there? Yeah, this is nice. Yeah, buy me an RV. The hell with living in a house. 'Cause 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 Cheaper than rent. They sell a lot of Thors. All right, I'm done. Laura's Chad's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Amen to that. I like that though. He had 500 people in his fucking live. I was like listening to this. I don't get it. Was there like nobody else on at 6 o'clock? But I don't know how he had that many people in his live. So we stopped at 1:31. He went on for another 2 hours. Let's go to the end.
There we go.
Dude, you are the fucking worst. Yo, tomato emojis in the chat, y'all. Tomato emojis in the chat for this fucking asshole.
Ooh, you suck.
A little cut off at the end, but actually nothing's over there anyway. Okay. Here's possession of instrument paraphernalia.
Hey, I was saying, long time no see.
Somebody's like, it doesn't give that many details. Like when you do like these kind of background searches, it just gives you like that.
What is his purpose? He wants to talk about everyone else. What's his fucking purpose in life?
Charge.
You
Usually
suck.
if I see this, I'll go to the floor, or sometimes I'll go to the floor anyway.
Ooh, you suck.
Doing her memory for her family.
In those pictures, because that's all we had is a few pictures, and then you just think, I don't know, you just form this opinion, not opinion, you know what I'm saying? You just kind of form this, and then it's just like, whoa,
fucking
I didn't
dumb.
expect that, but yeah. And I noticed a lot of people, you guys don't even haven't been really following the case, probably because there really wasn't much. I just looked up now because I wanted to see what videos, I mean, right before my live, to see if there's any like new clips or like old clips that we could watch that have some more information. And no, they're all the clips I could find on this case are the ones that I watched them all. There's like 5 or 6, or maybe, I don't even know if there's that many, but I went through them getting ready for this live. Like, I keep forgetting about that. So that'll, Teresa, exactly. They haven't even released the name. Like I said, we know that.
But Clara, you care because you've been streaming her for 3 hours. So you care.
The name because I've figured it out.
Because you doxed
so, I mean, we do know the name of them, but nobody else released it. But I think it's because they don't even know where to go with it. Like, I think.
Okay, let me just point something out to Captain Obvious over here. And I don't mean Captain Obvious if you're watching. I mean Captain Obvious, the Glera. So Captain Obvious Glera, let me ask you a question. Explain this logic to me, okay? So you sit there and say how she's not a detective. She's the worst person in the world. She's this, she's that. But she has unreleased information. So wouldn't that make her a good detective? I would think that if she has information that has not been released, that would make her a good detective, not a bad detective. So, Captain Obvious, please fill me in.
I mean, if you listen to the clip,
it's because it's an ongoing investigation and they don't know the circumstances of her death yet. So this guy might be a victim himself. For all we know,
victims don't disappear, wrap someone else up in plastic. That's not what victims do, Captain Obvious. Let me also state something that I hate to always go back to this, but Michael Long, did you know that Sophie was not a victim? The only person she was a victim of is the man that you protected. That's who she was a victim of. You know, it's funny, but nothing's been wrong with her this whole time living with her mom while her dad is nowhere in sight. So, oh yeah, wait, he's in jail. I forgot. So, Captain Obvious, who jumps to conclusions? Who does things the wrong way? Yeah, that would be you and your buddy. Just saying.
She was murdered by somebody else and the guy fucking took off because he's scared. For all we know, it was a dealer who got pissed off and killed her and he got away. And now he's in hiding. Like, you have no fucking idea.
Reasonable deduction again. I understand you don't have a brain, but reasonable deduction. Someone dies in my room where I live with my mom. I'm not going to wrap her up in plastic and take off. If it was an accident, I would at least let my mom know, because my mom's going to walk in the fucking room and see this girl dead wrapped in plastic. So yeah, reasonable deduction. I understand through your alcohol and your sexual thoughts about Morbid's penis. I understand it's hard for you to grasp logic, but logic, she could have died of an overdose. Absolutely. But logic is you don't wrap a body up for your mom to find it, because eventually the body's going to smell and your mom's going to eventually find it because she lives in the fucking house. That's just logic. Sorry.
And yet here you are, and then you go and fucking dox the guy. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Get!
You say the Lord's name in vain a lot, Clara. I guess you're not very religious. But it is offensive to those that are.
The fuck out!
Okay, that's... All right.
He has to get off because he's got to go suck Claire's Morbid's dick.
I think we've had it with her. Let's yeah.
Honestly, Crystal, I think that it's not that she thought it was gas, but she smelled decomposition. And I guess if you've never smelled decomposition before, you're not going to know what the smell is. And maybe she thought it smelled like gas because she didn't know what it was. Or maybe he drowned her in gas and he was going to set her on fire. You never know. But I'm going to assume that it was just decomposition that she smelled.
Fuck off. We're done with her. We're done. We're done with Zav Girl for today.
Clara, you should be done with Zav Girl forever.
I'm gonna be there until you get tired of this and I wear you the fuck down. Like, you,
Clara, you couldn't wear a fucking coat down. The only thing you're gonna wear down is fucking Morbid's balls. That's it. That's about the only thing that you're ever gonna wear down. Why is he such a narcissist? Like, for real. Like, dude, Zav Girl doesn't give a fuck about you. And every time you go live bashing on a woman, I'm going to go live bashing on you.
fucking suck. So
you must be looking in a mirror.
As long as you keep up your bullshit, I'm going to cover it. I'm going to
Clara, as long as you keep up your abuse, I will cover it. I will cover you being an abuser, and I will show it over and over and over again.
talk about it. As long as my chat enjoys it, I'm gonna do it. Period.
I'm gonna build a motherfucking channel going after you. That's what I'm gonna do. Won't be on this channel. Have some fun on my other channel, but yeah, I will. As long as you abuse women, I will continue to come after you because this is fun. This is fun, Glara. As long as people can stand looking at your stupid ass fucking 1985 shirt and your 1990s posters behind you and Federico jersey like you're 12. Is that your mom's basement? You live in your mom's basement, don't you? Yeah, I think you do. That wall looks like a mom's basement. And anybody that has a neon sign of their name behind them, can you be any more of a narcissist? Like, for real? That brick is not brick, it's wallpaper. Is it wallpaper? He needs to take a shower 4 days and reevaluate his life. I agree.
But guys, I am going to go ahead and wrap this up for the evening. I really appreciate you guys joining me.
He's going to wrap it up. Notice he's a little more sober now than he was before. Now he's going to jerk off thinking about Morbid. Poor Morbid. I actually feel bad for Morbid. Because this dude is clearly in love with him. Clearly. Allah wouldn't even forgive him. He's just fucked all around. Can you imagine, though, if your life's goal is to have Morbid fuck you up the ass? That's like Glara's life goal right now. Is to get Morbid to like him as much as he likes Morbid. I really believe that. He can't decide, Tony. He's between Christian and Allah. I was gonna say Morbid. Oh my God, why can't I tell me? Help me. Allah. Morbid's in my mind now because I kept saying it. Muhammad. Oh my God. What religion is Allah? My mind is blank, I swear. That's what I'm saying, Tinker. He's not wearing down anything. He can't wear down a cat. You know what he can wear down, though? Muslim, thank you. I knew it was an M. I kept thinking Morbid. You know what he can wear down, though? His 80s shirts. That's what he can wear down. Like, seriously, can you imagine meeting a guy? Then again, he never goes out. But can you imagine meeting a guy and they're wearing a shirt like he's wearing, and you go to his house and that's the house? Granted, I would never go home with a guy that's dressed like that, but let's say I was wasted, totally wasted, and I walked into that room, I'd be like, yeah, time to go. Bye-bye. Now, Morbid might like it. I don't know. How many times a day you think Glara thinks about Morbid? Now, I don't think Morbid thinks about Glara much, but I think Glara definitely thinks about Morbid a lot. That's his like life goal, to be like Morbid. Or to be as cool as Morbid. Not saying Morbid's cool, but Morbid gives off the impression that he's cool. So the Glara, that's his life goal, is to be like cool like Morbid. Yeah, it'll never happen, Glara. You just don't have it in you. I'm sorry. All day, every day. I'm telling you, I think he does. I think that's literally like his life goal, is to be Morbid. More than a sip of beer, he thinks about Morbid. I do. I really do. That little thing he did earlier, that was weird. Like, he doesn't even talk about girls like that. You know, he won't even say his girlfriend's name, but he'll be like, sub up to Morbid because he's so awesome. Like, okay, Glara, that's a little freaky. But okay. Whatever gets you going, dude. Enjoy. I don't know what to tell you. So, all right, I got wax melts to label and I got shipping to send. and boxes to make and dinner to eat because I'm hungry. And I'm glad I said I wasn't staying on long, and I was on 2.5 hours. But I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. And Glara, I just want to tell you, as long as you continue to abuse women, I will continue to bitch slap you. When you stop abusing women, then we might get somewhere. But for you to just randomly take someone like Zav Girl that has nothing to do with you and think that you're going to wear her down, no, not at all. You're just a loser. You always were a loser. You always will be a loser. And you're not a man. I have way more respect for Robbie than I have for you. And again, at least Robbie's out of the closet, unlike you who's still hiding. But that's it, though. Honestly, maybe if he came out of the closet and maybe if he owned his own gayness, he would be more of a man. Instead of hiding behind abusing women and thinking that they care, maybe he'd be better off if he just came out of the closet, admitted he wants to suck Morbid's dick, admit that he wants to give the persona that he's as cool as Morbid, which he will never be. And maybe if you do that, dude, maybe you'll be better off in life. Just saying. By the way, before I go, I heard last night, tell me if it's true, that Willow was trying to get Morbid to come after me or something. Let me make this loud and clear, and I think Morbid would agree with me. Me and Morbid have a history, not like dating or anything, but a friendly history. We go back years, like 4 years. Nobody needs to think that me and Morbid are going to go after each other and blah, blah, blah. We're going to joke around. I'm going to go after him one night. He's going to come after me one, and then we're done. So all these people that think that they're going to jump on more, let's go after Lord, that's not how Morbid rolls. That's not the Morbid I know. Like, it's just not. Morbid I know, we have this unspoken, like, don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. Fuck with me, I'm going to fuck with you. And then it's done. So I don't know why people are jumping in, or people think, oh, Morbid's going to go after Laura. Morbid ain't coming after me. That's not how he rolls. That's not how we were friends. So people that think they're going to go to him and be like, go after her, it's not going to happen. Is that what it was? Willow can't keep his mouth shut? I don't even know why. I even unblocked Willow yesterday. I guess I'm going to block him again when I see him. Like, what the fuck? I don't know why people are involved. Like, they need Morbid to come after me. Like, Willow needs Morbid to come after. Like, bitch, you don't know my relationship with Morbid. Sit the fuck down. You know, like, after that night, yeah, he tried to troll me. He pissed me off, so I went after him. And then it was done. I'm not going to talk about him night after night after night. No, but Morbid gives the impression that he's cool. He does have a good voice, so you can't ever deny that. He absolutely has a great speaking voice. And Morbid gives off the impression that he's cool. I'm not saying he is. I'm saying he gives off that impression because he has a good speaking voice. And Glara just sounds like a little punk-ass bitch who takes it up the ass every other minute. Or wishes of it, whatever. I was just becoming friends with Willow. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Someone said in Patreon, I can't remember who. Or even, maybe they said in members. I don't know. Someone said it. And I'm curious. That's what I'm saying, Debbie. He has a good voice, though. So when I heard Willow was running his mouth to Morbid, like, Bitch, sit down. Morbid's not coming after me for you. They're fucking stupid. And Morbid's not going to come after me for going after Glara. I can guarantee you that too. You ready for my card game or card game? Oh, are you Benny? Guys, have you guys see the cards Benny has made? Benny has done an unbelievable job. Have you guys seen them? I don't know, Squirrel, because True Texan was in here. I unblocked Jones and I unblocked a lot of people. Yeah, but Evil Abe, he gets annoying. He's not consistent. Like when he talks normal, he's great. Oh, you have better ones? I don't know. Benny Keys came up with some good ones. Where are yours, Forever Trolling? And Benny put some good artwork into it. And I was not a Benny fan, but he did some good ass work. It's on my community post on my other channel. Twitter? All right, let me look. Abe is good. He just gets to me like his screaming. I can't handle it. All right. I'd say I would trust them. I'm not talking about trust. We're not talking about laying down with someone. Twitter. Are you under Forever Trolling? Yes, calm Abe. I agree, Cindy. All right, I looked up something wrong. I spelled it wrong. Forever. All right. Oh, they're good. Hold on. Buff Baby Jim Bro. Special weapon. Pony Keg of Punishment. Plus 6 damage bonuses. Filled with insults and booze, he can take on almost any Karen. 3+ booze shield. 2 for trolls, 2 for mods, negative for henchmen. Forever Troll and Drama Club. The Artsy Karen, special weapon, magic marker of madness. With her magical marker, she brings childlike drawings to life to fight her enemies and draw on her eyebrows. 2 for mods, negative 2 for trolls. I like them. I like them. Always, Crystal. Always. Are there any more than those 2? Oh, you're a gamer. Oh, hello. I know, they're the same. You got one for everyone? Follow. Where are they? Disco Hands are Abe fans. Did you draw these? Because it's pretty good. Did you actually draw this, or was this an app? Because if you drew that, that's pretty damn good. But nowadays, you could just use an app, too. Turn someone into a sketch. I only post 2, just drop 1 more. The Turtle King. Special weapon. Dual weld soap on a rope plus 1 damage bonus. Stranded on a deserted island, he was left with no option but to gather an army of turtle henchmen to aid his escape. +3 for mods, -2 for trolls, -2 for henchmen. Do you have one for me? Am I bad? Are those done on the apps? I don't know. First time I heard them, I said, damn, who is this? Oh, Abe? I hope mine's nice. Yeah, you can. There's a million apps, so you could take a picture and turn it into a sketch. Like, there's tons of them. But Dolly's on our side, though, because Dolly had a card made about him, too. Who's Michelle Susan? If you want to let you pick on your picture for your card. Nah. Just make me beautiful. That's all I care about. And that makes you holler. It sure does. Customers who don't get their candles holler too. So I am going to get off so I can do my candles. And Sly Angel, yours is going out tomorrow. Tony's going out tomorrow. A couple of them are going out tomorrow. Rest of them I can't say because I have their real name. You want your cards look very Islamic. Yeah, but we want to get all the ones on the other side. We don't want to do our own people. We want all the idiots that are supporting fucking... Yeah, don't leave my business off the cards. Just do YouTube, not candles. Big thing. So, all right. I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. I really do have to get these candles out. So I'm going to, starting Monday, by the way, because I don't know, my dad's looking out for me. Someone's looking out for me, but someone made a mistake and I got a whole bunch of wax. So yeah. And they told me keep it. So yeah, we're going to do another buy one, get one starting Monday. And yeah, that's it. I'm saving, so I'm passing on the savings. All right. So that'll be starting Monday or Sunday, maybe Sunday, but I got to get all these orders done and out and start moving. So I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for super chats, PayPals, Cash Apps. I'm going to do a little running thing for, our $100,000 RV that, will take like a year or two. But hey, a little bit helps, right? A little bit at a time. So, all right. I'll see you beautiful people tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Tomorrow's last day of the month. Again, tomorrow night will be the last live that's not totally true crime related on this channel. This channel is going to be mostly uploads. I will explain all of it. I'm going to go live like once a week with a case on this channel. But everything will be, all the drama and everything will be on my other channel. And I'm going to explain all of this to you guys tomorrow. All right. And mods, if you're a mod, we have a meeting tomorrow. You have to be a one of them. I think they're going to be at 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. because I know there's people, you know, on the other side. If you want to be a mod, you need to be at one of the meetings. Everybody. So, and if you don't want to be a mod, you're just nosy bitch, you can go to the meeting too. The meeting's for everyone, but mod's important that you guys are at one of them. The BOGO goes for wax melts too, yes. So I'm hoping to get, this is the plan, I'm hoping to get all the candles done, and not done, they're all done, but to get them, all the orders out by Friday. Friday comes, I got to work on the website all weekend. Monday, I'm going to do another BOGO special. So I'm not blocking you. I'm trying to stay away from blocking. I only block assholes, complete assholes. If you're not an asshole, you're not going to get blocked. If you're an asshole, you're going to get blocked. So there's that. But yeah, the BOGO goes for, the only thing it won't go for is stuff that's already discounted. Like the mystery boxes, I can't do buy one, get one for those because they're already so heavily discounted. If you check my Instagram, you could see the new labels. It does take a lot for me to block. I saw some people that were on my block list the other day. I don't know why. Yes, my timing is Central Time, but Tinker, I know you're usually around at that time, and so overseas people, that's why I'm doing 2. I know you're not going to be around 10 in the morning, but usually like 7, 8 o'clock, I always see you around 5 or 6. So, and if you guys, if you can't make it and you're still curious, or you're a mod and you're working and you can't make it, don't stress over it. I can talk to you about it privately. I'll probably record the whole thing. So this way, you know, I could just give you the video. But the only reason why I don't like it that way is because I want you guys to interact. I want you guys to talk to me about it. You know, everything we're laying out. I like interaction. So I don't want to be like a dictator. That's why I want you guys there. So, you sleep till afternoon? All right, let me go eat something before I die. I will see you people tomorrow. And that's it. Wait, the meeting's September 1st, not tomorrow, September 1st. I messed up. September 1st. You have 2 days. I keep thinking tomorrow's the 1st. Friday. Yeah, Friday. All right. I'll see you beautiful people later. And that's it. Meeting is not tomorrow. It's Friday. All right? Peace. Be nice to each other and fuck the glare. Guy's an asshole. Peace.